You better turn up. You better be there when
Ah, crap. This is the only way I can go? This sucks. The roads are the worst. What do I do?
Come and catch me, baby. Ooh, I live it. That's my...
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Queer Girl Straight Skates. In my last episode about how to roller skate outside, a lot of you had a lot of questions. And in all of these questions, there was one that was really common. How do you get over rocks and really loose gravel and uneven road? So today we're going to talk specifically about that. What do we do when the road in front of you sucks so bad? Like, how do you skate through it? So I'm going to give you some tips and tricks on how to deal with loose gravel and going over rocks. Let's go. Okay, so before you get started skating outside, the best way to set yourself up for success is to have some gummy wheels that you're gonna be riding on. Especially when it comes to having uneven terrain or really rocky areas that you're gonna have to go over, the gummier the wheel, the better off it's going to be. So here are a bunch of different tips that you can take into consideration when you're coming across those really uneven roads. The first thing that you can do is stagger your feet as much as possible. If you have your feet right next to each other, there's going to be like a way higher possibility that if you hit a crack or if you hit a rock, that you're going to lose your balance and fall over. Another thing that we can do is make sure that we're getting low. So staggering our feet when we encounter a rock that kind of catches our skate and throws us off balance, staggering your feet is what's gonna be able to save you, because say like you hit it with your back foot, you could just pick up your back foot and keep going on your front foot. But when you're getting low after you're staggering, that's what's going to keep you from actually falling over. So we want to make sure that we're prepared for hitting those little rocks by staggering and by getting low. Next, you want to make sure that you're getting really comfortable on your toe stops, because there's some terrain that you're gonna be able to skate over, but then there's going to be like really bad terrain that you're gonna want to take your time and kind of toe stop over those areas. Aren't comfortable on your toe stops, or you can't get on your toe stops, the other option for you is to bend your knees and get really low and do some lateral movements. So your lateral movements is just a sideways step on all four wheels on each foot. You're not rolling, you're just stepping sideways across the uneven area. It's really important when you're going over this uneven terrain that you're looking at the ground. And when I say looking at the ground, I don't mean looking down right in front of you, because that's just gonna cause you to fall and topple over yourself. I mean, you wanna look about 2 feet in front of you so you know what the ground looks like and what kind of obstacles you're going to need to navigate around. That being said, when you're looking at the ground in front of you, you're gonna be able to know when to move a little bit to the right or to the left, or to jump up, or to make yourself light on your feet. When you are navigating on an uneven road with lots of rocks, you want to make sure that as you're looking that you move yourself to the smoothest or the easiest part of the road to get over. So you don't want to just take a straight line when you're going on roads that are uneven and rocky. You want to kind of step around to make sure that you're giving your skates and yourself the easiest path to your destination. So going fast often helps us to get over obstacles like little cracks in the street. However, we should be really careful about not going too fast, because if we go too fast, especially on an uneven road, we have not enough time to stop before we get to something crazy like a big pitfall or some obstacle that we literally can't stop in time to get over. Another option that you have is to do little jumps. And so sometimes this works when you're like coming to a uneven like drop off in the pavement, or you have a little pothole or something that you can't just step over. You're gonna wanna jump over it. So this has helped me getting over little rocks, getting over twigs, getting over a lot of different things, is just doing a little bit of a jump. And when I'm talking about jumps, I don't mean like picking your feet all the way up. I mean just like a little baby hop.
Like a 2-foot jump, or
like a I would
jump?
say whichever one you're the most comfortable with, because I will do 2-foot jumps, but sometimes I'll also do like the glitter pony and do 1 foot first and then the other foot. When you're skating on this uneven terrain, it's really like your body panics a little bit and you get more tense, and so you're gonna revert to what you naturally do. So whatever you're naturally the most comfortable with, that's what you should practice and keep going for. Another thing you might have heard people say is this phrase, be light on your feet. Now, what does that mean? In my opinion, is when you are trying to essentially lift some of your weight off of your feet. Now, that's not actually physically possible. Like, you can't just all of a sudden become lighter on your feet, but you can, as you're skating along, kind of almost pretend like you're going to jump, but not actually lift your feet off the ground. And that motion of kind of lifting your weight into the top of your body for a moment, that makes you sometimes able to go over cracks and rocks easier than you would have had you not been a little bit lighter off your feet and done that little fake jump thing.
Like a slinky.
Like a slinky. So my final thoughts are, going over uneven and crappy road is really rough, but it honestly, going over it, you can do it using these tips, and doing it is kind of fun. It's very challenging and will make you a better skater. So even if you don't have normal skatable roads in your area, you still could strap on your skates and try improving your roller skating skills.
It's all about you. It's all about you. It's all about you.
How does it feel after you conquered that really hard alley?
I feel really great. I'm honestly shocked that that alley like literally took the breath out of me, but that just proves that going over uneven terrain and battling rocks and gravel is much more difficult than just skating regularly, but you can do it, and you'll feel really accomplished afterwards. You might need a glass of water.
Adrenaline rush.
Woo! Thanks for watching this episode of Queer Girl Straight Skates. Hopefully now, when you throw on your skates and you go outside, no matter what the terrain is, you can feel a little bit more confident in roller skating outside. Don't forget, if you like this video, to give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below if you have other questions of things that you want to learn about how to skate outside. And for all your roller skating needs from helmet to toe stop, go to planetrollerskate.shop. And until next time, later skaters. Now there's a Queer Girl Straight Skates episode for that.